Hey, it's Craig Garber from kingofcopy.com. It is a bit of a blustery day here in Tampa, Florida, and I wanted to go through a bunch of questions that people have sent in, sort of make an audio FAQ, frequently asked questions, about the sale I'm running on the Seductive Selling System. So let me go through those. Many of the questions were similar, so I'm not going to reveal the people's names and where they're from, but first question was, again, people want to know, can I explain the guarantee that comes with the product? Guarantee is very straightforward. There's two of them, actually. First guarantee is take the product, test drive it, keep it for yourself for 180 days. If for any reason you're not happy, box it back up and zip it back to me in the mail. No problems. We'll give you a 100% refund of your investment in the product. I have no desire to take your money if I can't make an impact on you and your life and your business. So it's very straightforward. Second guarantee is a conditional guarantee, and it says, look, use the system. If you take all the tools and take advantage of all the free resources, the free critiques, the free emotional buy button critiques, for a year, and you can't make an extra $10,000, which is probably 12 times your investment in this system in this particular sale, then again, send it back to me because there's something wrong there. I've done something wrong in teaching you here. Second question. Will this make me write copy as good as you? I got that, 2 or 3 of those. No, it won't. Any more than buying a basketball will make you as good a basketball player as Michael Jordan, or going down to the gym will make you look like Mr. Olympia. Here's the deal. You can write effective copy. You don't need to be me to sell. Plenty of people write very good copy that's not as good as mine, but they're making tons of money, frankly, a lot more money than I am in many cases, okay? What determines how much money you make is the marketplace you're in, the kind of offers you're making to them, and then the kind of business structure you have. You have a back-end setup, do you have a funnel, you have ways of escalating up this funnel. That's what's going to make you a lot more money than the copy per se. But what will make you money is effective strategy, and that is, there's tons of effective strategy inside the Seductive Selling System. In fact, good copy over bad strategy is just as effective as bad or no copy. So what you're getting in here is tons of strategy and tons of copy for you to use, okay? Which leads me to the next question. Is this a copywriting system or a marketing system? Here's the deal. It's both. The Seductive Selling System tells you not only what to say, but how to say it. It shows you how to push your prospects' emotional buy buttons in plain and simple English. It shows you copy to use, and it gives you strategies to use the copy. So let's say you have, I don't know, off the top of my head, 100 different lines of copy in there that you can use. You've also got 50 different emotional buy buttons you can push, so you could theoretically take whatever that number is, 100 times 50, is it 5,000 different combinations in there. So I'm pretty confident that with 5,000, and I'm being conservative, that with 5,000 different combinations in there, you'll have a hell of a time enjoying yourself and making tons of money with this thing. How do you ship? I don't know. We don't ship. I have a fulfillment company. But what I do know is they ship first-class priority mail or UPS. Either way, it's trackable delivery, so there's no problem. Biggest benefit of this system. The biggest benefit of this system is, number one, it's an incredible idea generator for both strategy and copy. Number two, it really does show you how to engage your prospects and have a relationship with them. And number three, it shows you how to sell. I'm personally more of a hard opener than a hard closer. I'd rather qualify people up front, and then closing is very easy. I don't like closing. I was a life insurance salesman and a financial planner years ago. When I first started out in the corporate world, their idea of closing on someone is like, clubbing them over the head as many times as you can. I don't like doing that. Who the hell wants to do that? I don't like doing it. I don't like when people do it to me. But if you open them and make them qualify up front, which is all this is shown in the system in the various components, including the lead generation, the scarcity component, which is separate interviews entirely. If you open people hard, and the closing is almost non-existent, it's very soft. They want you so badly, they have to close themselves, is really the way it is. How do you order or use the code? I know that's been a little confusing. Go to the website, which will be right under here by the time you're seeing this, kingofcopy.com /tax-sale. Okay, then when you scroll down, click here to order, go to the shopping cart. In the upper right hand corner, okay, it's going to say special code, enter IRS in, it doesn't matter if it's capitals or small letters, enter those 3 letters, IRS, no periods, no quotation marks. Then right next to that, hit apply, and then your discount shows up. Yes, you can make payment plans, even though it's $200 lower than the normal price of the system. I'm still letting you make 3 payments if you want. That's not a problem at all. Alternatively, if you'd rather not muck around and mess around with the shopping cart, when you go click here to order, you can order by fax or by phone. The fax will come up. You can fill that out and fax it into my office here, or you can phone up and speak with my assistant. One interesting question. There was 2 questions from the UK. Interestingly enough, I've got about 15% of my business over there, and I don't know why. My wife's from the UK. She's from a small town called Dunstable. I don't know if that's the reason, but I get a lot of people from the UK. And one of the questions was from Mike Ogilvy. He said, Craig, you certainly engaged me on the emotional level today, and I found myself listening, even though my logical left brain UK CPA was telling me you should be doing better things with your time. Is there any issues with getting this stuff over to the UK? Presumably it's all electronic transfers apart from the CDs and DVDs. Okay, a couple of things. First of all, you engaged me on the emotional level today. If you think I engaged you on a video, this is nothing compared to the power of engagement that you're going to have once you be able to use the power of engagement you'll have once you go through the system, and what you'll be able to do and how you'll be able to engage your people. As far as being a CPA in the UK or a chartered accountant, not only a long-time subscriber of mine, but also Stuart Ritchie. He owns Ritchie Phillips, really sharp guy in I think he's north of London. Okay, I mean a real sharp guy. He's been with me for probably 2 or 3 years. I think he probably originally found me from Peter Thompson over in the UK. Interviewed me. Peter's the largest Nightingale Conant producer in England. He's recorded more stuff for Nightingale Conant in the UK than anybody else. So Peter interviewed me a couple of years ago. Stuart Ritchie heard that, I guess, and hooked up with me. And Stuart is not only a newsletter subscriber. I know he owns all of my products, but he also, when I went to the UK last year, I had the option of hanging out with my mother-in-law or having fun and doing some business. I had some fun in doing business, of course. Stuart spent a half a day in private consulting with me over in London. He rented a room. So he's a chartered accountant, him and his partner. Real sharp guy, good solid business he's got. But to answer your question, none of this stuff is electronic transfers at all. I went through the product on the video yesterday. It's all hard copy. It's a giant 185-page manual. There's CDs, DVDs, transcripts. It's all hard copy. You'll be getting like 3 boxes, 3 packages. You know, I never stacked it up. I wanted to, but it's probably going to be about, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches tall once it's all said and done and stacked up. It's all shipped over the UK, registered delivery, first class mail or global priority. I don't know what they use. So that's the answer to your question, Mike. So here's the deal. This sale ends tomorrow night, 11:59 p.m., Wednesday night, April 16th. Another question someone asks is, do you really cannot pay your taxes? No, I've paid the taxes already. I just want to recover the money. It's an unexpected bill, so I'm allowing you to take advantage of a problem I had that I don't want to have to deal with, and get a ton of value in return. If you have any other questions, post them to my blog. Hit reply to today's email, and I'll be happy to answer them. And later on or tomorrow, I am going to put up a review of a sales copy piece so you get a feeling. However, let me tell you this. Today's Seductive Selling phone call, which you'll be able to get in on at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, as long as you make your order before that time, is about getting involved in the very lucrative information business. So I encourage you, if you want to get in the call, to order today before 2, and my assistant will email you all the information you need to participate on that call. Anyway, this is Craig Garber. I am signing out. I got a ton of stuff to do. I'm swamped here. I'm buried, and I'm freezing my ass off out here as well. So take it easy. If you have any questions, post them to my blog or reply to today's email. Then go sell something.